Albany County Trail is a 1.9-mile-long rail trail running from Slingerlands into Delmar, New York. Parking can be found at the west end next to Kenwood Avenue. GPS coordinates to assist are 834 Grove Street, Slingerlands, New York. This is across the street from the parking lot. One of the first things you'll see at this trailhead is an old station house. And then right when you get to where the trail begins, you'll notice there's an old mile marker post. See old mile marker, looks like number 7. And what's unique about this one is it's made out of wood. Welcome to the Albany County Rail Trail. You can see it's kind of a rainy day here. Something else, no bicycles. That's kind of an unusual thing to have a trail that bicycles aren't allowed on. But this one doesn't allow them, not sure why, but maybe we'll find out. The trail begins by following the old line through the woods, with the road on the right and some houses on the left. Well, choose your days wisely, because you can see after some rain it gets pretty wet. So also, come on girl. Oh, how the little critters come out that little girl loves to sniff. After about a quarter of a mile, there's a little cutaway the trail enters. Shortly thereafter, at about 4/10 of a mile, you'll go under the Route 140 overpass. You can see we're now getting to an overpass here that the rail line once went under. Now I don't know for sure, but this pathway looks like it's wide enough to have held 2 rail lines at one point in time. Maybe some old maps would show. Aries and I are at a spot in the trail where we're kind of at a high point. So you can see the trail goes down to where those trees have fallen ahead. You can get a good idea of how far down the rail line goes. And then if you turn around and look at the direction we just came from, it goes down that way also to the bridge that we just went under. As you continue along, you'll notice the line has been built up through a gully. So it is starting to pour again. That little girl is right there, and up ahead, what do I see? A deer standing in the trail. After waiting out the rain under a fallen tree, we continued along our way through what looked like a leaf-lined tunnel, glistening with the fresh raindrops. After about 1 mile, the trail begins to follow next to Hudson Avenue. Along the way, you see a small flower garden. It was too early for it to be in full bloom while we were there, but looked like it would be beautiful. One sad little lily. At about 1.5 miles, the trail crosses Adams Street. On the other side, the actual path narrows to a single lane, though the trail itself is still plenty wide. Passing nearby houses, this trail leads on another 4/10 of a mile from Adams Street to the end at Bethlehem Veterans Memorial Park. Follow the wood chip pathway into the small park, paying homage to the local veterans. Notice the names in the bricks which make up the pathway. Well, this definitely wasn't the easiest day to be hiking a trail with all the rain and everything, but you know, sometimes if you're in an area and you're not sure if or when you're going to get back there, you just have to take advantage of it for what it is. But nonetheless, I would say it was definitely worthwhile. This is a nice trail, not quite 2 miles long. I believe it's 1.9 miles long, but it's well maintained. It's nice and wide, so it makes a perfect trail for anyone who wants to get out for a nice walk or a little jog.